All right, this third party, this is Amazon, who is a sex offender. They're engaged with federal stalking under Title 18, and they're also engaging in a sex offense right now. So while I'm inside of the bathroom in apartment 51, where the fake sun is still at the same address, and impossible light activity is appearing upright on the wall in front of me, and inside of Tracy Banks' apartment, who's group stalking with the demon in the parking lot, creating a method of light activity. And at the moment that I walk outside of the apartment, a demon, who you know is tracking your steps and knows what you're doing, is crossing paths by going to a demon's apartment to deliver a package, which is also pacing, doing so while engaging in the pattern of conduct, keeping a woman under surveillance while genitalia is exposed. That's amplification, crossing path under a fake sun. Doing so also with the Ontario Police Department. These sex offenders are profiting while they're engaging in state surveillance, and that's documentation of what is impunity. That conduct that the demons are doing, group stalking with Amazon and Tracy Banks inside of the apartment, is what's occurring. That's amplification while it's occurring inside of the apartment. It's impossible audible activity, and you also know that it's deliberate because the fake sun is still at the same address over me, and you also are recognizing targeting based on the timing with which this demon is crossing path, and that sound occurs under the fake sun in engineered light. Okay, this is a sex offense committed by a commercial actor, Amazon, walking all across the property, apartment number 4347, doing so while the demon-possessed population who are under a fake sun. Remember, 7:18 in the morning, this is where Amazon is engaging in state surveillance and federal stalking, keeping a woman under surveillance while my panties are down, genitalia is exposed, while the entity is aware of everything that you're doing, stalking with activity, stalking in planes and helicopters. And this is the sex offense committed by Tracy Banks, who was monitoring with the demons that are speaking to their consciousness, their awareness of what I do as I do. So does Tracy Banks while she's engaging and pacing in the kitchen and engineered light that's inside of that apartment. This license plate is documented, and Amazon Prime is a heavily documented terrorist, where over Alvarado Gardens in LA, there's never any sun that Amazon Prime is repeatedly engaging in terrorism, including with those that are engaging in violence, such as Gabriel Arriaga Carbajal. That's a Florida plate, and I documented it. That terrorist is going to representing Amazon. I'm going to civilly and criminally prosecute them. That's sexual violence that they're engaged in. The perpetual sex offense is built into the pattern of conduct where the states keep you under surveillance. You don't have any privacy, including when your panties are down. And Gabriel Arriaga Carbajal, that engaged in assault and battery as an entity while group stalking, Amazon Prime heavily documented intentionally. Everything's intentional with regard to the specific environment. There's no sun over Alvarado Gardens, where the entity kept this crime scene, where they're commercially acting with the people of the state, just like they're exhibiting amplified sound of let me be clear, it's this is a residential street. 25 miles per hour isn't requiring. There's a stop sign right here at the corner. Where is it that you're speeding up to while children are walking on the street? They're engaging in amplified audible activity while demons know that they're being documented, and they're doing so while Amazon Prime is exhibiting demon possession, group stalking a woman who happens to be physically indisposed in the bathroom, where impossible light activity is also occurring inside of this apartment. I want you to look at my shadow that's appearing on the outside. Entirely demonic. This is where are being delivered, and it's supposed to appear as the operation of an ordinary day. Nothing to see here, folks. It's absolutely demonic, first of all, and it's criminal conduct that commercial actors in the state of California are practicing with the same government that you see day in, day out, all night long, flying over in helicopters over my head and flying over this property where there's no airport, substantiating, supporting their taking off over this senior citizen complex, outside of zoning provisions, doing so with knowledge of what I'm doing, with the criminal intent to harass and terrorize the one whom they're group stalking. And only demon-possessed psychopaths are hostile to that exposure. 7:20 in the morning, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. This is 8 hours over the same property. That's the P.O.C. And I'm honing in on what is the perpetual sex offense that Tracy Banks inside of her apartment is participating in. Okay? This is multiple shadows moving across her patio door. She's also group stalking, living inside of that apartment. Okay, I want you to see both shadows. You see that? Two bodies walking across. There's only one person. That's only one me. All right, that's P.O.C. That's a molestation with directed light. My shadows appearing all across. They're all group stalking. A massive sex offense committed by Avanath communities, is whose pockets I'm going to drain. All right, but it's committed by the state of California. Okay, this is P.O.C. and this is what I was documenting inside, coming outside to show you the specific environment, and you have a commercial actor group stalking. All right, that's Amazon community, a heavily documented sex offender, heavily documented terrorist. And I will be draining the pockets, and you're understanding how you're going to treat the entity that's engaging in the state's criminal P.O.C., a federal group stalking and monitoring, and its demonic activity. This is currently 2:31 p.m. when you're looking at the fake sun. This is where it was at 7:19 in the morning. It's not the sun. It's P.O.C.